Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Um, I'm recently making a video now about, um, well, I'm making this video, this video isn't, My Little Pony related. Um, this video, has, Star Wars and Halo in it, because in this video, I'm going to compare, in this video, I'm gonna say with my own opinion if Halo if the unsc from Halo and the Galactic Empire from Star Wars faced each other. Well, all right. Well, um, as you've seen the first part of the video, um, that was a ship from the unsc. It's called the unsc Infinity. It's a big ship, and it's much bigger than a Star Destroyer, which makes it more a big threat to the Empire if they ever did like went into the Halo world or something like that, or in a different realm, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Um, so the Star Destroyers from the Galactic Empire, aka Star Wars, they're they're not literally anything besides carriers. They're the only thing they do is just carry vehicles for their troopers. So apparently, it doesn't really do anything. It just has it has many batteries on it, yes, but the ordinary point for that is just to transport everything around. Um, with the ties, the walkers, tanks. Does the Empire have tanks? Yeah, I think they do have tanks. So yeah, and then now let's go on to the UNSC side, aka Halo. Well, the UNSC has these ships. Some of them are smaller than the Star Destroyers, but some of them are very powerful than the Star Destroyer. See, a Star Destroyer has ray shields, but so does the Covenant. But the Covenant always gets defeated by the UNSC. So, therefore, the Star Destroyers are going to suffer the same fate, because the UNSC has the weapon called the Mac Cannon. The Mac Cannon is a part of a couple of their ships. When you look at their ships and you see like there's like a big gap between the two pillars, that's a Mac Cannon. For it to work, you had to like specifically aim it as your target. And when it starts to aim, they fire it, and it's a big laser that's like so powerful, at least 10,000 nukes. So you know what 10,000 nukes would do. So yeah, the Star Destroyers will be defeated by the Star Destroyers would be defeated without a doubt, because the Star Destroyers shields only hold for so very long, and when when their shields go out, they're done. The Star Destroyers are done. And then now let's head to their fighters. Empire side. There's these fighters called the TIE fighters. And I'm like looking at them, I'm like, gosh, they're so weird looking with what are those things as wings? Are they like solar panels or something? Or what are they supposed to be? the rebels fighters makes more sense than the TIE fighter. I mean, the why? What? I don't really get it. I don't even know why the Empire likes that kind of style. I mean, oh man, I I really don't know. And the TIE fighters don't really have life support, so apparently the pilots had to wear these air masks, just like our pilots here on Earth. The jet pilots, they had to wear a mask because that some of those jets don't have life support. So yeah. Now let's get on to the unsc side, Halo. They have these fighters called sabers. These fighters are ray shielded as well, and again destroyed the TIE fighters because they don't have shields. And now if you ever do watch Star Wars Rebels the series, you can see they're starting to make TIE fighters that have shields too. But there's another thing. TIE fighters have basically only one weapon, and it's basically the green lasers. Now, if you look on the sabers, they have two weapons. They're not torpedoes. They're a whole lot different. They're missiles. Missiles are more powerful than any torpedo you could ever think of, because one, the missiles are pointy, so which means has aerodynamic speed. A torpedo is like a curve, so which means it's not going to go so far, and it's not going to gain a lot of speed in space. But if it's like a missile are very pointy, aka aerodynamic. That will make the missile go a little bit more faster. And if someone goes more faster, it would do more damage. It's called friction. So like if so, the missile has more momentum than a torpedo because the aerodynamic point. The torpedoes are curved. So yeah, it's kind of like getting hit by a torpedo is kind of like getting hit by a boxing club, and a missile is kind of like getting stabbed in the heart by a knife. See, it's which one's more deadlier, getting punched by a glove or getting stabbed by a knife? So yeah, and it will destroy the TIE fighters in an instant. All right. Now let's get to the ground. Well, yeah, let's just get to the ground. The Empire, on the Empire side, they do have transporters for their infantry, but again, they don't really make sense to me because they have the solar panel thingies. I mean, I don't even know what the point of those are. I mean, does it take fuel or does it take solar energy? I mean, I don't really get it. So yeah, and they're like always open all the time. So like, but if you look at the Clone Wars, their troop transports is a whole lot better than the Empire's. Yeah, I could tell you that. So yeah, they're like apparently open all the time, and yeah, they're slightly more faster than like a Falcon or a Falcon. You want to see Falcon or a UNSC Falcon, but there's one thing that defeats the Empire though. On the UNSC side, the Pelican is a transporter that transports the infantry, but it could also go in slip space, aka hyperspace. So, yeah, transporter that could go in hyperspace with infantry. Oh man, the Empire does not have a chance. And then when you look at the Falcon, the Falcon has 3 turrets. 1 from the pilot seat, and 2 from the passenger seat. So, if the TIE fighters try to flank it, it's not gonna work because there's turrets in the back. I mean, on the sides also go face on the back, and then there's also a turret in the front. So, yeah, they're good. They're good as dead. So, yeah, that's the transporters. And now let's get down to the ground level. The walkers. The walkers. Alright. The unsc has their own walkers as well. But let's start with the Empire first. The Empire have only two types of walkers: the 4-leggers and the 2-leggers. The 4-leggers are very, very slow. I mean, they're so slow. I mean, if you put like a speeding gun by it, it's probably just going like 10 miles per hour. I mean, it's like an old man walk. I mean, an old man can walk faster than that. I mean, no, literally. I mean, have you seen these people? Some of these people, they walk. They usually, some of them are very quick. But as I was saying, if someone's grandpa was walking by that walker, the grandpa will win. Their grandpa will actually win, because the walker is so slow that it could match the speed of a Model T Ford. So yeah. So then and then there's also the little walker. It's fast, some sort, but it does have a lot of blind spots. So which means it doesn't really have target locators. It doesn't really have target locators if you like look on the inside of it. But as I was saying, their walkers only have one weapon. Only one, and it's the turrets. Now if you look at the unsc walker, the walker has 2 turrets, and one turret is a rocket launcher and one is just a machine gun. So who's gonna win? Again, the unsc, because they have rockets. They don't. They only have those lasers. So apparently the Empires fuck with that too. Sorry my language, but still, it's the walkers will not have the Empire walkers will not have a chance. Even with the unsc tanks. The unsc tanks pack a lot of punch that could actually a unsc tank could destroy a spaceship in a matter of 10 seconds. So a tank firing at a walker, doesn't matter how big a thing is, it's still gonna go down either way. Even if you like shoot at the legs are going to. So yeah. And now let's get to the infantry. I'm gonna love this. Let's get to the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers' armor is horrible. I mean horrible. It's so horrible that it's like cheaply made. That's the Empire for you. They're cheap. So their troopers, they die all the time. I mean all the time. Their armor doesn't do anything. So if you shoot at their armor, they're dead now. I mean, so like if a sniper just shoot at their armor, they're gone. Now if you shoot at them so close quarters, they're gone. If you punch them in the face, they're gone. I mean, what is their armor supposed to do? Just stay there for show? I mean, come on. So I was like, so the Empire is that evil enough that they will kill all of their people. And yeah, I was like, Jesus. And then, now let's get on the unsc side. The unsc side has two types of infantry. There's the Marines, and then there's the Spartans. The Marines are very quick because their armor is usually by the chest, the head, the shoulders, the arms, and the calves, and their shins. Nothing else. Their butts are not even covered. So if they get shot in the butt, they won't be able to do shit for a week. So yeah. And also some of the Marines are camouflaged too. So if the Empire tries to find them, they'll just blend in. So the Empire cannot find them, and then, whoop, they got flanked by the Marines. Pew 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 pew. And then the squad of the stormtroopers were eliminated. Who knew? And now let's get to the Spartans. The Spartans have shields. I mean, their armor is fully covered, but they're biogenetic super soldiers. They were augmented to be a biogenetic super soldier with a serum. And their armor is titanium. It ain't plastic like the stormtroopers. It's titanium. And titanium is the strongest metal and also light. But and where the shields come in is because the technology that's inside the armor. The stormtroopers don't have technology in their armor. Their armor is just lame. I'm sorry for any Star Wars people that likes the stormtroopers, but I'm just gonna tell you that it's my opinion. The stormtroopers are lame. The clone troopers are more better than the stormtroopers. I love the clone troopers. The clone troopers are a whole lot better than the storm, because the clone troopers' armor was more better too, because the Republic was not cheap at all. So yeah. So now let's get to their weapons, shall we? Their weapons on the Empire side is usually blasters, and yeah, pretty much. The stormtroopers are just good at shooting with blasters and nothing else. But now, if you look on the unsc side, they have knives. They could assassinate. They have guns. They have grenades. And they have combat strategy with fist to fist. And then, now if you look at the like a Spartan, they could also have energy swords, aka energy swords. They're kind of like lifesavers, but with two blades on the same side, and it's blue. It's see-through, so the lifesavers are not see-through. So so if they ever do come across a Sith, the Sith's going to lose because one, the Spartans are more quick and more smarter than any other human in the whole entire universe. So they're going to defeat the Sith any other way. If they're going to like flank them, or so yeah, like they flank the Sith and the Sith try to reflect their ammunition, it's not going to work because they have shields. It's not going to work. So the Sith are better off praying for mercy or giving up, just like the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers are going to have to give up, or they're all going to be decimated, because the weaponry on the unsc side is a whole lot stronger than the stormtroopers, and plus their helmets on the unsc side, you could actually literally see through them. They have target locators and everything, and plus their visors are more bigger. A stormtrooper has eyes, eye dots for eyes. I mean for visors. I mean, come on, who does that? I mean, I know you're gonna have to look fierce, but really, again, stupid design. So, yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you have a session, like if you want me to like make another video about something else, just comment below. If you want me to do like ninjas versus something, or military versus aliens, or aliens versus zombies, or whatever, just comment it down below. Tell me what you want to see, and I'll make another video on next Wednesday. And if you loved it, if you like this video, please put a like and please subscribe. Alright, this is Larry, and I'm out.